Mindful Meditations with Marilyn.
Well, hello today, and we're going to share another just a few minutes with the Lord and the good things He has for us. And the subject we have today is on joy, and this is how Stephanie and I are handling some of this humdrumness, and this is our joy right here. He's a little guy we just picked up and adopted, and he's a real love, and he's brought, just in the day we've had him, so much joy. Well, it's hard when you struggle day by day and nothing seems to change, and we're having so much trouble with the virus and being locked in and all of these dreary decisions. So I thought it would be appropriate to talk about joy and what joy is and how we can tap into that. Joy is an emotion, and it's evoked by well-being, with success or good fortune or gladness or delight. And so when you look in the concordance of the Bible, you'll see joy, and then you'll see overjoyed. And I was looking at just a few of the Bible verses that we have on joy, and one of them is, I can find it here, in John, and it's when Jesus appears to the disciples, and he's eating my hands. It says, on the evening of the first day of that week, when the disciples were together with the doors locked for fear of the Jewish leaders, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." And in that moment, they really felt joy. And because they had figured that he was gone forever, and that it was all going to fade away, all that they had believed in. But here he was, Jesus, and he said, "Again, I say to you, peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you to forgive anyone's sins, that their sins are forgiven. If they do not forgive them, then they are not forgiven." It's just one passage about joy, but Jesus interconnects it with forgiveness. So joy can also consist of forgiveness, a deep sense of forgiveness. Well, another way to look at it is in this small book that I have, that I found lots of good things that keep us going. It's about a future and hope. And it's Jeremiah, who is a great prophet in the Old Testament. What a mighty man he was. And a real warrior for Christ, in the sense that he really did go out and prophesy, and he did go out and stand tough in times that were very hard and preach God's love. And so he says here, "For I thought that for you know that the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Then you shall call upon me, and you shall go and pray to me, and I will hearken unto you." Well, the Lord's plan sometimes takes time. And this is what this coronavirus is taking, time. It's taking time and patience, and it's taking learning how to find joy when you can't do the things that you normally do. And the Lord plans here God promises the Israelites, exiled into Babylon, that he will bring them home. Well, they thought, hello, this is wonderful. But they had to wait 70 years. 70 years before they knew that joy. So I am saying to you, we have to find ways to find joy right now. It may be going and touching base with an old friend and calling them. It may be taking a walk and noticing all the wonderful wildlife around where we are. It may be something as simple as fixing yourself a good cup of coffee or tea and just reading your Bible. Whatever works for you it's important. We have to find ways to dig deep inside of us so that we can get through these times, these tough times. And God has given us those resources, but we have to pray, we have to go to the Bible, and we have to dig deep inside. And then we have to act. What can I do to bring me joy today? Well, thank you for listening to us and our little joy here. His name is Toby, and he's going to give us a lot of joy. I just know it.
Yes,
Thank you.
This has been a mindful multimedia masterpiece movie.